Jets a free agent wish list despite not officially agreeing to being traded to New York. It's also being reported that the Packers and Jets are squaring off in what's basically a game of chicken. The Packers realize how badly the Jets want Rodgers, while the Jets are lowballing the Packers in their final offer. Shannon, which team do you think is more desperate, the Packers to get rid of Rodgers or the Jets to acquire him?
I think the Jets to acquire him. I don't think the Packers are contenders, even with Aaron Rodgers. The Jets believe they can contend with Aaron Rodgers as their quarterback. And so I think it's incumbent upon the Jets to get him. Now, if what was being reported, Adam Schefter is reporting that the Packers have felt Aaron Rodgers is worth 2 first-round picks. Are they high? They must have went with Aaron Rodgers to Chile. And they must be hallucinating. Or maybe they went to Oregon and had that meditation and when they was hallucinating again.
Yep.
He's not getting only 2 first-round picks at 39? And a guy that waffles, I might come back, I might not. No. You better take what you can get and get up off him and move on to Jordan Love. That's what you should do. But see, I kind of had a sneaky suspicion. This might be holding it up, Skip. They're trying to get greedy now. Oh, they really want him. They really want him. They go, no. The Jets have been bad. So if they're bad another year, guess what? Oh, well, so be it. I don't think you really want Aaron Rodgers for another year. I don't believe they want Aaron Rodgers at $30 million, let alone $59.5, because they believe that Jordan Love is ready to take the thrones.
Yep.
He's ready to take the reins and take off with him, Skip. But I think the Jets, it's more incumbent on the Jets to acquire him, because at the end of the day, the Packers, and I know they don't want to have $100 million of dead money on their cap, but they could release him. They could pivot and go in a different direction, and maybe there's another team out there that want to trade for him. But then you got to hope that he would want to go there.
Yep.
But at the end of the day, I think it's Skip for the Jets. I think it's very incumbent upon them to try and try and get them. But you see what they're doing. They signing guys and they don't even have Aaron Rodgers.
Yep.
So that lets you know just how much pull he has, and he's not even in the building.
Okay, I think from the start, we both thought that Green Bay was more desperate to get rid of him than the Jets were to acquire him. And yet, as time passes and the clock ticks, all of a sudden the pendulum has swung all the way to the other side.
Right.
I still believe Green Bay is slightly more desperate to get up off him because they've made it so public. And I think they've internally committed after these many years to finally say, we're done. We're over. We got to get him out of here.
But Skip, you've been flirting with me publicly. You got on a plane and come way out here from New York, and it's not a short flight, Skip, from New York all the way to California.
The Jets, yes.
Yeah, the Jets did.
Well, then what upped the ante here was the wish list, and they jump right out there and say,
okay,
you want Lazard? We'll get him.
Yes.
And they signed him. And I don't doubt that more bombshells are going to drop as we sit here and speak.
Yeah, what happens, Skip, if you sign Randall Cobb or you sign Mercedes Lewis? So now what? So that tells you just how desperate they are. Even though the guy hasn't set one foot in your building, you're already making moves to appease him. So that lets me know just how desperate you are. Skip, that's like a woman, y'all not together, but she says, Shannon, if you go buy a new house in Malibu and you furnish it with this and you get this many cars in the driveway, then I'll think about it. Think about what? You better come live your butt up in here before you start making any rules or suggestions. He's not even there, Skip, and he's suggesting the moves they make on their roster. Doesn't that tell you just how desperate they are, that they're more desperate to acquire him? Packers ain't made no moves. What have they done? They ain't done nothing. Nothing. They didn't get on no plane to come out here. They've been sending text messages. Skip, text is, that ain't really the best way of communicating, Skip.
No.
They ain't even FaceTime. If you don't know, you got to FaceTime people.
Yep.
They texted.
Do you believe that the Jets have at least what they call a verbal agreement from Aaron Rodgers that if they do X, Y, and Z off the wish list, that he will be a Jet? Do you think they have that commitment from him? I doubt it.
No.
I don't think that's the way he operates.
No, you can't, Skip. I don't know. In courts, you better have something right. Skip, you do know that's what a contract used to be. A contract was a meeting of the minds. Skip, you know what I did? I got some harvest. I got some peas. I got some peanuts. I got things, and I'll trade you for some cattle. You're like, okay. And then what happened? You got my harvest, and then you didn't want to give me the livestock back. So guess what? We had to start getting contracts. We had to start putting it down in writing because people started reneging on what he or she was going to do.
Yep.
So I ain't taking nobody's word. When you're dealing with something like this, I ain't taking nobody's word.
So according to Mike Florio, according to a league source that he spoke to, the Packers are willing to wait until the draft to trade Rodgers if that's what it takes to get what they want.
Okay.
Okay?
They're going to be stuck with Aaron Rodgers.
You're risking that you're going to get stuck.
Yes.
And you're definitely risking that you're going to make it hard on your football team between now and the draft because it's going to get uglier and uglier because what are we doing? What's Jordan Love doing? Are you sure you're going to trade him after the draft or just before the draft?
Can you
sure?
imagine, Skip, if Aaron Rodgers has to go back and play for the Packers after this?
Okay, well, I still think in his heart of hearts, he would like to do that. He would like to force Green Bay to play him next year at 50, what is it?
Ain't no speaking.
Million. Yep.
Skip, we already, look, we kind of agreed to the term that we're going to divvy up, we're going to go out certain ways, because that's what it seemed like. The way Gutekunst was talking at the combine, Skip, it was a foregone conclusion.
Okay, so the point is, who's in control here? Who has the ultimate leverage? They're both very desperate.
Yes.
So weirdly, Aaron still has the ultimate leverage here because he can just say, I just want to play for Green Bay. I signed a contract with Green Bay.
Right.
I want to stay and play for Green Bay.
Right.
That's all. They could say, we're going to trade. I don't want to go there. I just want to play for you. Yes, but we have officially traded you to the Jets. Well, then he can say, I quit.
Yeah.
Right? He doesn't have a no trade.
That man ain't quit. I don't know very many professional athletes that's going to walk away from 59.5.
Yep. It's the ultimate game of chicken, and it's three-way game of chicken on everybody's part because it also begs the question, what is the Jets' plan B? Do they have a plan B?
No.
Is it just Zach Wilson? Is that plan B? Or plan Z?
I don't know. Are they going to move up the draft and try to get one of these young quarterbacks? I mean, but you got a quarterback. It's like that, Skip, where everybody's pointing. You got Aaron Rodgers, Jets, and the Packers, and all of them like pointing at each other like, okay, who makes a move first?
Yep.
Aaron Rodgers like, I ain't got to do anything because I got the contract. Y'all don't want to cut me because that's almost $100 million in dead money. The Jets, you really need me because you believe I'm the missing piece in order to get you a Super Bowl that you hadn't had in 50-plus years.
Yep.
And the Packers, like, you want to get rid of me because you want to find out what you really have in Jordan Love.
Yep.
So I'm the one that I don't really have to do nothing. I can just sit back because I know one way or another, guess what, Skip? I'm getting $60 million one way or another.
One way or the other. That's a done deal. That's in writing on a contract.
Yes.
Okay? But in the biggest picture, I still believe that, to your point, he's not worth 2 first-round picks.
No, he ain't going to get that.
And the truth is that Green Bay wants so desperately to get out from under that they would take a third-round pick.
Yeah.
Ultimately, they're going to try. They're going to push and pull and huff and puff to blow your house down for 2 first-round picks. But in the end, the Jets have to know they'll take a third.
Yes.
Because it may take a little longer than you think, but they're going to take a third or thereof for Aaron Rodgers.
And Saul said he burned his cheese head. Yeah. I said, nope, I ain't burning this cheese head till you come, and we can burn it together.
Yep.
But I ain't burning my cheese head.
Yep.
He done burned his cheese head, and Aaron Rodgers still might not come.
Really?
Remember Sauce Gardner, he stole that cheese head when they
Oh, he did. I forgot about that.
In Green Bay.
Oh, that was weird. Yeah. Okay. Did he burn it?
He burned it.
Oh, okay. I don't know. He can do whatever he wants when you play like that.
Nope, I'm keeping it. That's a souvenir. Now, Aaron comes.
Yeah.
I'm having him sign it.
Okay. Fair enough.
In Sauce's trophy case. Gentlemen, let's move over to the association when we come back. Do you think Damian Lillard's criticism of ring chasing is correct? Skip and Shannon debate on the other side of this break.